Right, mates. Civ 5. Pretty good game, isn't it? I'm going to be playing some Civ 5 right now. Let's set up a game. I played a match with Stephen and Finbar on the League of Awful Gamers channel, which is going up as we speak, and I had such an amazingly fun time that I thought, why not do some single player as well? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take up a random civilization. I'm going to take up a random map type. Should we play large, shall we? Let's go large or go home. Difficulty Prince, that's the normal one, isn't it? Yeah, normal difficulty. Why not? Standard game pace. Let's go. A timeless classic video game we're going to be playing as Germans. We start with a really cracking opportunity of building an army early, what with barbarian encampments. 25% less gold for land maintenance of all things. My screen's gone black, but I see that the OBS screen has not gone black. That does concern me a bit. Of course, I've already done Beyond Earth Rising Tides on this channel, and I like that game very much. I think it's fantastic, but there's something timeless about Civ 5. People will still be playing it in 10 years' time if there isn't a Civ 6 that comes out. Anyway, so Otto von Bismarck of the mighty German Empire! 67% chance of earning 24 gold with the judge's side, barbarian encampments. Yeah, we should have a big army early, and looking at our start, it looks rather damn gorgeous. We've got ourselves some pearls, we've got ourselves some dyes, a mountain there, bit of stone there. What a cracking old start we might be having right now. Initial clues may lead to our being on an island. Now, early research, normally it goes to what wonder do you want to rush? What wonder do we want to rush? If we're on an island, I normally like to go for the pyramids, but if we're on an island, that might not be as useful as otherwise. So, really, should we just go Great Library or should we go Stonehenge? Stonehenge would give us also the plantation, which we are going to need if we're going to be hitting up some dyes and such. So yeah, let's go for Stonehenge. We will dominate the religious game, among other things. So I believe this is just the top of the island here. And you never know, this might not be an island. We might just be on a peninsula or something. But some exploring is required. I've got quick movement, quick combat, and auto end turn on, by the way, just because I always forget to do that. And I'll tell you what, does it not seem really, really quiet to you? Because it seems really, really quiet to me. Let's make it louder. Audio options. Let's treat ourselves to 50%, eh? Yeah, 50%, and we'll chuck these on the 30s and the 40s. Cracking! Well, now we can hear some lovely German-style music, so yeah. It's looking pretty good. I think it's single player. I could turn, you know what, to change my mind, I'm going to turn single player combat and quick movement off. We might turn them on again later on. We'll see. For now, I want to see my warriors run around the forest. And I was expecting the coastline just to go down there, but it's not. That is exciting. Some ruins. Always love some ruins. Yeah, see, the early game, you kind of pick a wander and rush it, or at least I do. And very happy to get some spearmen this early. So we're going to go for religion. We're probably going to want to hit up sailing very, very early. Considering, you know, we got the pearls there. Actually, a really good-looking coastline. It's initial, you know, turn 10 diagnostics. Very strong start here. Very, very strong start. I think next we'll build a, I guess we could go for a mine, a shrine. Although I do love a granary, but the granary might not be as important since we just found a survivor in those ruins, so let's go for a shrine. That'll give us one turn to do whatever, then we can crack straight into Stonehenge. And I feel like we probably might want to go quite militaristic. We're going to have a big army if we find barbarian encampments, so we might as well use that big army, right? What I'd like to do with these guys is just, well, find more ruins, to be honest. But yeah, maybe this isn't a islands map. Of course, we could press the start menu and it will tell us what we have, but I kind of don't want to spoil it for myself. I'm happy with what we got, though. Happy with what we got. 95 gold, very nice. Maybe we'll just bring these guys home. Before we build Stonehenge, maybe we'll just get a quick unit of scouts about the shop. For now, what I like to do with my policy is I like to chuck a point in tradition and then fill out liberty. That's generally my start, and I think that's what I'm going to do here. You know, we probably want to have a relatively big empire as the Germans, so that's what we'll go about getting. Obviously, the extra 3 culture points that you get just from having a point in tradition means you can fill out Liberty way quicker than if you just started to fill it out. That's my theories there. We've got some more ruins up there for ourselves, which is super stuff. Berlin has grown yet again. Crudely drawn map. Not seeing any barbarian encampments, which for the first time in any Civ game... Oh, wait, there's one. I was going to say, for the first time in any Civ game, that's actually disappointing. Because we want barbarian encampments, and just as I say that, we are actually finding a ton, which is good. So let's shoot some of those guys. Let's spend 5 turns building a scout, and then we'll hit straight into calendar soon enough. Okay. So we need to actually... It's not enough just to kill the barbarians. We need to be hitting up the actual encampments. But if there's barbarians, there's encampments near enough. Probably. So yeah, this is going pretty well. Don't like that they've gone across a river, so I'd like to maybe... Oh, it's alright. We got spearmen. This is all good. City can attack, of course. I'd say these guys should be due a level up pretty soon. We're going to fill out Liberty right now. Get ourselves a big empire. Maybe chuck a city here, perhaps. Hello, Mr. Attila. Yes. Yes. Okay. Nice to meet you too, man. Yeah. Oh my god, what on earth has he got there? A battering ram.
So teach us to number our dead.
Well, I like that we've got calendar. What the hell is this? A batter... What does that even replace? How very, very odd. Right, we will take drill and we will kill those guys and we will maybe kill those guys. Yes. So I get that has to replace spearmen. A battering ram. How very odd. Right, sailing or writing? I feel like sailing, first of all. And of course, we'll try and smash out a bit of Stonehenge action very soon. A battering ram? I didn't know that. I don't think I've ever actually played as the Huns in this game. I think I played as the Germans once or twice. Anyway, we've got our unit of scouts. We'll get them autoing. Probably heal these guys. And we will choose to produce Stonehenge. I feel like a religion can help us out a lot. If we're against the Huns, they're quite a warry faction. Germany is a warry faction. Hopefully we can find some more people and get some more info. But if this is going to be a warry game, religion can help out a hell of a lot here. Of course, in 3 turns' time, we're going to get a unit of workers through a liberty policy. And all in all, I'm very happy. Very, very happy. Hello, Brazil. Brazil's not too worried. Whatever happens, I feel it couldn't hurt to have an army. Well, it's nice to meet you, Mr. Pedro. Pedro the Second. Pedro 2. Pedro II, however you like to go by. Should be getting a Pantheon in a couple of turns' time. Get another policy. Here is our worker units. Get them up about. Probably get these guys. I imagine there's a encampment around here somewhere. We don't have the mining technology. In fact, we don't have any technology yet, do we? Perhaps that was an oversight. Right. We get mining after we get sailing then. We can't even chop down a forest at the moment, can we? Which means we can't even get dyes yet. Why are we building Stonehenge in the sea? That makes it somewhat less impressive. Sailing's been got. Hey! Okay, right, so we'll have to get mining next. That is an oversight by my part. I thought we just had some stuff where we could build farms. And in fact, we do. We can go and build a farm over here, which is okay. And so not a terrible oversight after all. Maybe I would like to go for Stonehenge. Sorry, I ain't going for Stonehenge. Maybe I would like to go for the pyramids. You know, if we can get them as well, that'd be really good. Of course, we'd be letting our tech slip down a bit, but I feel like we could catch that back up. A Pantheon of all things, right. Okay, what have we got loads of? Obviously, we could get some plantations. We could get some fishing boats. We could get just about everything that there is to get, really, couldn't we? A hell of a lot of dyes about the shop, though. So I think, what's the one that gives us dyes? Or sorry, the one that does well with plantations. Where is it? Can't see it anywhere. Culture from shrines. I mean, they're kind of just the obvious ones, aren't they? I don't see it. Am I missing it anywhere? Jungle tiles. No, this isn't the job. I swear there was one that just gave you something for plantations. There's wine and incense there. Maybe there wasn't, or maybe it's been taken already. Okay, well, let's just Let's just go simple. Ancestor worship. That would be useful. Just a nice box standard one, that. So we're looking for a barbarian encampment, and we're actually going to find the Romans! Hello, the Romans!
Imperator et Pontifex Maximus Romae.
Yes.
Si tu est Romae amicus, es gratus.
Yes, hello. Hello. Yes, good to meet ya. Great to meet ya. Anyway, so Stonehenge getting up soon. By the time that farm's done, we will be mining, so that'll be fine. And then if we can hit the pyramids, great one to have as Liberty, because you don't need to worry about, you know, workers for a while. So, yeah, we'll see what we can do. And that is where Rome is. And they've already got a great general. Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, we're going to need an army. It's a good thing we're playing as the Germans. Although, we do seem to have a very defensible position here, what with all the mountains. And hello, Ife. Did our scouts find that, I assume? Yes, they did. Right, okay. Finished mining. Do we want to go and just build a mine before anything else? Probably. And I think it's about time now. I feel like we should actually go for the pyramids. Could be very useful. We can get a couple of early cities. I'd like to ideally maybe... if we can get to those guys, that's what we wanted to find. So if we can maybe... probably get another city here for the silver. Probably one by these mountains. Probably one in the woods here for the dyes. And then maybe just fill out the coastline a bit. Go on, lads. Have them. Have them, lads. Oh, fine performance there. Tea and medals for when those guys get back. Right, okay, we're building a mine here, aren't we? That's the ticket. A good start. A good start. I want to get on this side of the river before we engage those barbarian brutes. And hopefully get our own unit of barbarian brutes. But yeah, this is a very defendable position. If we chuck a fort there or something, we're going to be laughing, aren't we? Hello, Belgrade. How are you? I see a policy is up for adoption. Very happy to have that. Might as well pick up those ruins first, mightn't we? Lovely. And what are we going to find? 75 gold of all things. We're actually doing pretty well for gold, to be honest, aren't we? Yes. Of course, if we do build the pyramids and we get extra workers, that will be negative gold, but hey. I think that's okay. So yeah, I want to try and expand quite quickly from this point. With the workers, that should be quite doable. But anyway, we'll hit up some German spearmen, and then hopefully everything will go brilliantly. Harun al-Rashid of Arabia. I like his sword. Yes, yes indeed. Good man. Right, okay, let's see these guys absolutely wreck some barbs like they have been doing all game, and we'll get ourselves some dies up in this. Stonehenge in 6 turns. Pedro wants... Pedro's not going to have a good day in a minute, is he? Well, we are not going to take an interest in that. But yeah, seems to be a war-y thing. Okay, they've got another lot of people. Probably want to attack them, really, don't we? Man, that is some blood-stained bark on the trees. Amazing. We finished masonry. Didn't even realise. What do we want to do next? How's about we do writing? And then maybe... oh, I don't really know. I mean, I'd love to get the Colossus as well, but if we're... yeah, let's just get writing for now. It's a standard one that you really need ASAP. We will take... we'll close that and we'll just make these guys cracking all-rounders. We'll shoot up some of these guys. No, no city-states anywhere near us, really, are there? We're going to have to rely on our own means for money, I assume. Stonehenge, great get. Now let's go for the pyramids. Let's get the wonders while we can get them, you know. Might as well. Great leader, do you want to make a declaration of friendship? Not when the Huns are about to attack you, bro. Not when the Huns are about to attack you. My bad. Sorry, guy. Maybe if you defend yourself, we can talk about it. Maybe get a coffee or something. You never know. Anyway, really want to be getting a new settler in the next sort of couple of turns. And we should be able to, what with our... oh, well, 12 turns. It's actually more than it looked like, but still. Probably chuck it where that unit of barbarians are, I would imagine. You know, it gives us access to the sea, access to the mountain. A lot of places we could put that. Right. We've Got masonry. Let's get that stone up. Very nice. It's been a very... I mean, although it seems very warrior, it's been a very peaceful early game for us. You know, the only barbarians that have caused us... Well, no barbarians have caused us shit. The only ones we've dealt with are the ones that we've gone actively seeking. So, yeah, I'm very happy with it. I feel like the game's been quite kind to us. I don't want to jinx myself, so I'm going to touch some wood. There is no wood within my vicinity, so I'm going to have to touch... there's some cardboard there. Cardboard was wood once upon a time, wasn't it? I'm happy that we've... got writing now, and I think maybe we want to think about pushing into, oh god, really, animal husbandry. We've got some cows somewhere, haven't we, that might be useful. Let's get ourselves a quarry up and running. And this is all very good. So we've got a 2/3 chance of getting a unit of brutes for ourselves once our brave men and women of Berlin's 1st Spear Detachment have dealt with these pesky people. This might be the one. Oh, is it going to be the one? Ah, there's one brave survivor holding down the fort by himself. People are entering the classical era. Oh, goodness me. Certainly don't think we're winning. Let's F9 this, actually. Is F9 going to break anything on my recording? No, it's not. We're actually last for soldiers? Man. And then pretty mid-table for everything else. That doesn't make for happy reading, does it? Doesn't make for happy reading at all. Still... Unit of brutes? Yeah, we did get a unit of brutes. Well, that's useful. They're not the greatest people, but we can upgrade them. And, you know, we'll get Berlin sorted with the pyramids, hopefully. We can develop this land very quickly, and then we can start a bit of a rapid expansion. For now, I'd like to just chuck those brutes in Berlin, just in case any barbarians come in this area. And I'll keep my spearmen exploring right now. The scouts are doing a great job, you know, just getting general map information. And the more I look at this, the more I think it's either massive continents or a Pangaea. Germany suits Pangaea or massive continents, I feel. You know, it's certainly not an island nation. We have missed the Great Library. Not something we were going to get, but, you know, always a shame to see that someone else has had it. And then I assume they've taken physiology, physiology. Oh, we've got a research to do. I assume that with the Great Library, they've gone for one of those two. What we're going to go for, my friends, is construction. Might need the terracotta army just to catch up with soldiers, you never know. And it allows us to make timber mills or whatever they're called, which is good. Right, I feel like we just start farming our way up now. So yeah, second city, sure man, we can have an embassy. Second city probably goes in this wood or maybe here, probably in this wood, so there is chances of building Machu Picchu there if we can get that, which is a wonder I would really be interested in. Third city probably somewhere here. Fourth city probably somewhere here. And then we just maybe just expand along the coastline as much as we can. Something I really want to do quickly, though, because we are falling behind, it feels. And there is a unit of settlers. Get those... game recommends we put them there. Now I think about it, that's probably a better idea, isn't it? It doesn't really make a difference, to be honest, but it gets us those gems a little bit quicker. So yeah, I'll listen to you, game. Sure. 9 turns for the pyramids. Really hope we get them. Archery, good stuff. Of course, it's construction that we're going for. I think we should be able to get the pyramids. I feel relatively confident that we can get the pyramids. These guys can just, you know, chill for now. Is that farm up, lads? It looks pretty up. Good stuff. Happy for you. I mean, really, any tile in this little outcropping of land to put a city is going to be fine, because it's going to be, everything's going to be in range of each other. Oh, hey! I mean, there, you know, we got the sea, but there would probably save our ships a turn should we be sending them in any direction. Not that that really matters. Let's certainly go and deal with that first. If we put them here, we have a good amount of everything. Let's just chuck them there. Gets us a city a turn earlier. That is a great performance by our spearmen. They are certainly proving themselves to be somewhat of an MVP. Hamburg, welcome to the world. A good start. A good start. Right, and we shall produce... Oh, my lord. Production not crazy here. We'll just go for a monument first. Actually, probably better off going for a shrine first. We'll remember that for next time. For now, we'll hopefully get ourselves another unit of brutes here. 67% chance. Which we have failed. Terrible news. Oh, well. Pyramids coming in. We'll probably send 1 unit of workers. In fact, I'll probably send both units of workers down to Hamburg. Oh, look! Someone we might actually be able to trade with. How brilliant. Good to get this, you know, map info. I feel like us and Rome are going to come to blows, though, in all honesty. I can't see that staying peaceful for long. Sidon, that's going to be 15 gold, and what are they? They are a militaristic.
And we have money to spend.
Militaristic load of people. I know our treasury's grown, and we have money to spend, but I don't want to spend any of it just yet. Thank you, advisor. Why do I not want to spend any of it yet? Because we're going to start losing money in a turn when these pyramids come in. That's why. Let's go get those dyes, and then probably do trapping. Have we got trapping? I can't remember if we've got trapping or not. I'd be very interested in getting Le Terracotta Army. And there's the pyramid. See, look, -1 gold. It's what I expected. And, you know, once we've got those dyes up, then that's going to be fine. So we'll probably send... I'll tell you what, let's just get a road now. Might be long-term a bad decision, but whatever. We'll go and get some... Probably just build a farm there, do all the basic stuff first. Yeah. How are we looking now? Still 10th for soldiers. The Huns are the first. I mean, this really doesn't matter a lot. This is 1 unit, maybe 2 units of difference. But yeah, to have what we've got and to still not be, like, winning loads is a little concerning. We could go for another wonder, but I feel like we just need to get some basic stuff right now. So, granary, library, etc. We're going to be losing money while this road's in construction, but eventually that is going to be making us a ton of money, so let's not worry about it too much. Oh, look, Zurich as well. Well, Hamburg could be a really good little trade outpost, couldn't it? Sure, we'll have an embassy with the Brazilians, and the Brazilians have actually proven themselves to be quite there. And did our scouts just miss one of them? Let's go back and pick it up. Okay, right, so we will go for that. That will probably put us at neutral gold again. And we'll get stuff made. On second thoughts, we'll probably get the silver first. That won't interfere with the road, because they'll probably have built it by the time they get to the road. So that's fine. All in all, very pleasing. So yeah, once we've built a couple of basic stuffs, I think Berlin's going to start chugging out some settlers. We'll probably just go for the stoneworks first. For the happiness, do we need the happiness? Probably. We'll get these two. And then it will be time to actually rush the terracotta army. So, yeah, maybe not. I don't know. If we do get the terracotta army, I don't think we need to really worry about soldiers for a while. Yeah, Rome expands quickly, so there's going to be a bit of a race here, isn't there? We'll have to just take it as it comes, you know? I'm sure it'll be fine. So, the happiest people in the world. We are the most unhappy people in the world. That is great news, isn't it? Really cracking stuff. We'll be happier. You know, we got pearls there when we actually get to building a workboat. Why have we not bought a workboat, you ask? Because I didn't think to buy a workboat. Let's buy a workboat, eh? Purchase. Boat of the workings. And you know what? We could probably do with a trireme as well, but I don't really think we can afford that right now. Get some pearls there. That'll sort our happiness out. I just want to get rid of this bit of fog of war. And did those, whatever the hell they're called, ruins, didn't work out for us. Oh well, got 7 gold per turn in return for dyes. Sure, man. 7 gold a turn helps us out a lot, actually. Yeah, so I just want to get rid of this bit of fog of war, then we'll probably bring these guys back. Maybe it would actually be smarter to go defensive in the early game. Who really knows? Who am I selecting for something here? Man, it's a very mountainous, hilly place, isn't it? Do we have trapping? We do not have trapping. Do we have construction? We do not have construction. We do have animal husbandry, so we can make some use of those things. And then we'll get ourselves some pearls there, and it's all looking pretty good. I think we can be quite pleased. Although we're not winning anything, still, I don't think. Things are still... Oh, no, we're actually... GMP are actually the richest now. Mainly because of trade, but... I'll take it. I'll take it. And we're actually second for manufactured goods. Okay, you know, money wins, man. Money wins. Right, we'll go for a shrine next, then probably a water mill here. Everyone is busy, busy, busy. Except these guys. And okay, yeah, Rome expanding quickly. Expected. Lovely, 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 lovely! Very good. When are we getting another policy, by the way? Should be soon. It's not that soon. I would expect us to be getting policies quicker than we are, actually. We've got a couple of wonders. Admittedly, they're not the big culture wonders, but still. But still, man. Anyway, so we can get some trade up with Zurich and Sidon. That would be good. Probably want to prioritise farms in Hamburg as of now. Temple of Artemis we didn't really care about. It's a good wonder, but, you know, you got to compare it to the Great Library or, you know, whatever the hell else. So we'll get a farm here. We will get a... We're going to go stoneworks, or do we want to go straight for a caravan? Or even another settler? Let's go for stoneworks and then settler, I think. Hamburg can deal with the caravans. Get these guys over here. Probably send these guys just back to Hamburg! And it's all going quite well. Why did I say Hamburg like that? Who knows, really? Who knows what goes on in my brain? I sure as damn hell don't. Construction! Classical era. Great news. Okay, right. Probably trapping so we can make use of those deer. Get some furs up in our grill, which would be nice. Everyone will appreciate that, I imagine. 6 turns for a new policy. We're probably going to go for the, well, either one of those two. Probably the one that doesn't give us a golden age. Why do we have to be going through Sidon territory? Sorry, Sidon. Don't mean nothing by it. But yeah, would like a new something or other. A new city soon. Yeah, and as I said, we'll probably put it there in that desert. Is that actually the smartest place to put it? Now I look at it a little more, I'm thinking maybe not. If we're going to put another one anywhere... I mean, there would be an okay place. Maybe if we're going to put it here, maybe sort of here so we get dyes, or maybe here so we get... but then we're out of range of 1, 2... Yeah, I don't really know. And that's where the Huns are as well, so we'll think about where we're going to put it. To be honest, let's make some... If we're done with that, let's make some lumber mills. Going to get that road up and running soon. That's going to help out a lot. Very pleasing situation. Great profit. Love it. We'll get that guy healing and then we'll get him back on a big old lovely explore. We'll found ourselves a religion. We will chuck ourselves in here. We will found whatever the hell. Let's go for... That's a fun symbol. Let's go for... What do I like normally on this? I normally like teeth or tithe even. And I normally like... Holy Warriors will be good. But pagodas, definitely. Holy Warriors if we can get another one. Solid. As we wait for the turn to process. Lovely! Right, trapping's been got. We've got ourselves a city connection, which is solid. Actually thought I was moving those workers to there, but that's no great shakes. I want to rush Machu Picchu. I think it's a very, very, very solid wonder, and both of our cities, actually, as it stands, would be able to build it. Hamburg certainly would be able to. Not actually sure about Berlin. It might just be a little bit far away, but we might even have a third city by then. And because we did chuck 1 point in tradition, we can get the Hanging Garden, should we so desire. Pedro 2 again, we're not going to get involved in that. It's miles away. We have no need for that fight. Okay, right. We will go for a mine there. We will go for a plantation there. We will go for a... Oh, do we want to rush terracotta or do we want to get a unit of settlers first? Settlers only takes 4 turns. Let's do it. I feel like we can let terracotta wait 4 turns. And then, I mean, what? Do we want to put them in the river here? I mean, you know, just be lumber mills for days. I quite like the idea of that, as a matter of fact. Let's go plonk our settlers there so that we guarantee ourselves that spot. Starts a golden age. I feel like we're going to get a golden age pretty soon, so we'll go for that one. Sorts our happiness out. Gives us a little bit of money. Very nice. Just heal those guys up for a turn. Be quite a nice road to drive on that, I imagine. Very nice. Very good. Right, okay. We're just lumber milling everywhere, aren't we? And tell you what, we'll actually get those brutes over here as well. Okay, production here we shall go for... Man, that is a long old chalk there. Probably want to think about optics or something very soon as well. Let's go for a watermill first of all. Quite like to spend money getting a trireme out, now I think about it. But yeah, I want to develop Hamburg quickly, so I'm going to have two units of workers on it almost constantly. I'm going to plonk a unit in that little gap in the mountains just in case anything bad happens. So yeah, that's where we're going to put a third city. Lumber mills everywhere, bit of plantation where we can. I feel like that could just be a nice solid little get for us, you know. And just sort of cement this woodland, really. Sort of, I want this bit to be ours, you know, before we really know what's up. So, good job on that mine, lads. Got some settlers now, so let's go for... Oh, look who's just appeared there. Right. So yeah, that would be good. 2 gold per turn, 3 horses. Nah, man. Don't like that idea. How about some incense? No, well, bye then. Augustus Caesar has completed an aggressive militaristic wonder in the statue of Zeus. So us getting terracotta army would be very, very, very useful. Hold your own, scouts. Oh, man, didn't they just actually won that fight? That's crazy. I know they were attacking over a river, but what a performance by them. Very good job. Okay, if all our soldiers are going to be fighting like that, we don't have to worry about a thing. Okay, let's get some mines there. We can't build mines there because we don't own that piece of influence. Oh, well. If we get hanging gardens, we get hanging gardens. If we don't, we don't. I'm not going to cry or whatever over that. Probably going to want to go and deal with those archers soon enough. Oh, man, there's loads of archers everywhere. Okay, right. Oh, no, we do own that influence now. Good job. Let's get ourselves killing some of these guys. Let's get ourselves founding cities. Let's just keep ourselves there, spearmen. Looking good. Yep, sure, we'll have an embassy with the Romans. Gives us a little bit more map information. Rome has 7, Berlin has 7. Just comparing capital cities now. 7-7. Very, very evenly matched this game, it feels. And I like very much that... Oh, I thought they were shooting at the Brazilians there, but they're not. Boo! Man, they actually took some poundings there. A little concerning. Let's maybe just retreat there, perhaps. That's the job. As I said, I want Machu Picchu very badly. Oh, thanks, Belgrade. What did I do to help you guys out? No idea, but I appreciate the gesture, although Catapult's probably the least useful unit to me. Anyway, we'll settle the city there. We will shoot the hell out of those people. Hopefully they're now dead. They are indeed. Very good. You know what? I'll tell you what, these guys can just go and stay in Munich. Love to get a lumber mill up there. And we'll go for a shrine is... Oh, of course, it's not religious yet. Culture, I think, to prioritise. 5 added per turn, so we should be getting a golden age pretty soon. Hopefully before our next culture point comes in. That's the great plan. My one concern about the Terracotta Army is we're going to be in debt badly. Although I don't think it's going to be too bad because, you know, as soon as we are, you know, Machu Picchu is going to give us a ton of money. Hopefully we're going to get a lot of money via religion. I think it might be okay. As you can tell, I don't really know, to be honest. These guys can get themselves to... Oh, man, that is a long old route for them. Okay, they can continue to develop these lands. We will shoot there, and we will... what are we doing? And we will kill these. Half of me is building the Terracotta Army just purely so no one else can have it, you know? But whatever. Anyways, that unit of workers now done with their thing. They can get themselves to Berlin. They can build a road to Munich. That'll be good. So, yeah, 4th and 5th city are going to be on this coastline at some point. And then we'll maybe just think about what the hell we're going to go for. Wouldn't be bad to put one there. Dies and 6 gold per turn in return for an embassy. We'll take that, actually. Tilla's court has 8 people in it. Oh, man, who's being nasty to our scouts? Oh, no. Ah, it's okay. We can have that. Had wanted to build a lumber mill, but I guess lumber mill, whatever. It's the same as a farm, really. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll give these guys survivalism. We'll go beat ourselves up some archers, eh? That'll be an idea. We will give these guys a promotion. We'll get these guys in Munich where they can just hang, whatever. Getting a road towards them. Currency is going to help out our money. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. And I think, my friends, in this pretty good, but, you know, not crazy situation just yet, I think we're going to end the episode. Thanks very much for watching. Hopefully this is going to be a nice big long series of success, in which I'll see you next time. Goodbye.